Well, hello there, Skywinders. Welcome back to another episode of Skywind 007. On today's episode, we have this right here. This is the Evie. I'm going to call it Evie. You might call it Eve. The Evie Room Air Quality Monitor. So the Evie Room Air Quality Monitor right here. I've already been playing with it. As you can see, I set it up. You can use an app if you want, but you don't absolutely have to use the app. But I am using the app, and I've already been playing with the temperature settings. So I've been testing it from room to room, and they are pretty accurate. I have another temperature monitor that says 79, and this one says 78. So they're about 1 degree away from each other. And I do have another thermometer somewhere else, and they're just 1 degree away from each other. They're not a big difference. If you move it from one room to another, you have to let it stay there for 30 minutes for it to actually register the new temperature, because it has to either cool down or heat up. So that seems to work fine. And the humidity, 52%, that's fairly accurate, because that's what it stays. That's our humidity here in Texas during this time of year. And I do have another monitor, so they're not contradicting themselves. So the main thing about this is not temperature or humidity, but actually the air quality monitor. So this can measure the I think it's called volatile organic compounds or something like that. I'm going to put it on the screen. So I do want to do an experiment. So we're going to take some measurements from in this room, and then I'm going to bring some air from outside. I'm going to use a window fan and see if we get different measurements. If that works, then I can recommend this. So let's start the test. Okay, so let's vacuum and see if there's any difference. Now we're gonna get air from outside and bring it in. And I closed that vent, so the air from outside is going to come in, and we're going to see if there's any difference. So let's turn this on. So hopefully I get enough readings to see if the air outside at this time of day. So it is 6:55, so let's just say 7 p.m. So let's see if the air outside is better than the air inside. Okay folks, so it is time to analyze the information, but before we proceed, I do want to talk about today's sponsor. It's Perrier. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is not a sponsor. I just like this drink, so you should try it. But anyway, let's analyze this information. So as you can see, this is the information that I got. So on the left, you see where it says bedroom, and you see all those numbers. So that's what it's normally in my bedroom. This numbers, they range from as low as 27 parts per billion and as high as 45, I believe. That's the max. 49, that's the highest that you can see. So that was in my bedroom. And then on the middle, you're gonna see the vacuum. I started vacuuming my carpet, and the numbers pretty much stayed the same. I only got 2 entries because I did it only took a few minutes to vacuum. So it takes a measurement every 10 minutes, so that's a lot more than it takes me to vacuum the bedroom. And on the far right, you're gonna see where it says fan brings in outside air. So this is the interesting part. So if you look on the bottom where it says 81, that's where I started making the measurements. So as you can see, it definitely goes up. So I'm bringing air through that window with that fan, and you're noticing that the numbers are going up. So that's kind of strange. But when you think about it, I turned on the fan, and the fan is made of plastic. So it's definitely blowing those VOCs, volatile organic compounds, that are coming out of the fan. And you can see how it goes up to 100. Over here where it says PB at 7:08 p.m. and at 7:18 p.m. it went up to 100. So Even though it went up so much, you can see that it's still 5 green stars. So the air quality is acceptable. It's good. It's excellent. It's not bad, but it's definitely going up because I'm using that fan that's emitting those VOCs. So the fan itself is not perfectly clean. It's emitting a little bit of that volatile organic compounds. But then as the fan keeps blowing air, it starts cleaning itself basically. And you can see a drop in those numbers. You can see a 33 ppb. And then at 738, it drops to 1 ppb. So that's the cleanest reading I've had so far. And then if you keep going, you're gonna see 5 ppbs and then 6 ppb. That's, remember, ppb is parts per billion. And then it goes down to 4, and then it goes up to 9, and then goes down to 7. So you can tell that the air that's coming out of in from outside is way cleaner than the air that's in the bedroom. So the vacuuming didn't make any difference. I was surprised. I thought it would get very toxic with the vacuuming because it's lifting dirt off the carpet. Well, it is putting it in the filter, so I guess that helps. I don't know. But it didn't make any difference. But what really made a big difference was first turning on that fan. It started polluting the air. But as the fan cleaned itself from its own blowing, the air from outside is very, very clean compared to the air from inside. So this is going to vary depending on where you live. If you live near a chemical factory, well, it's going to be different. So overall, I kept getting 5 stars on everything except the garage. I don't know if I have the numbers for the garage. I'm going to put them up there if I still have them. Okay, so here I have the numbers for the garage. I call it garage. I know in other countries they call it garage. It's a place where you put your cars. It's like the room where your car goes into if you're in another country like Australia. So these are the numbers right here, as you can see. But the ones that say 162 and 133, I believe those are 4 stars if I'm not mistaken, and everything else is 5 stars. So definitely the air quality in my garage is down to good. So indoors is excellent, outdoors is excellent, but in the garage it's just it's good. So it's not terrible. So I'm not gonna get sick from it, but it's still, you can definitely see the difference between your home and your garage. And if you're wondering why the garage went down so much, that's because, or went up, I should say. The quality went down, but the VOCs went up. That's because the garage has a lot of engine oil canisters and transmission fluids, paint, all kinds of chemicals that we store in there. So it's definitely some dirty air in the garage. Okay folks, so we have reached the end of this review, and overall I can definitely recommend this. It is a lot of labor to get the correct reading for every place. It takes a lot of time. Like I said, it's not something you do in a minute or two. You have to just leave it there hours, and you can graph. You saw the graph. But overall I'm very happy with it. I bought it from the Apple store. It cost like $100 plus taxes, $108. So it's definitely a pricey item, so take care of it. Don't let it get wet or drop it on the ground. But definitely it does work. So the information that I get from it makes sense. If there was something off, that would have told me that something's wrong with it. But yeah, the worst air that I got was the one from the garage. The middle air that I got, the middle of the spectrum air that I got, is the one from my bedroom, and the best air that I got was the one being blown from outside. So that makes perfect sense. So this does seem to be working because the data makes sense. So do I recommend it? Yeah, I do. It's a little pricey, like $100 seems like a lot. I wish it was maybe half of that, but it works. So I'm gonna have to give it 5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and thumbs up.